Good Friday evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And I never thought that I would actually get this video out. But tonight, I'm going to do my thoughts on the Ant-Man franchise. So, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania released today. I did see it, so you'll hear my thoughts later in this video. But I did watch both Ant-Man movies last night, and I'm just gonna give you my brief thoughts on all three of these films. That way I don't have to make three separate reviews, so I just decided to put it all in one video. But let's get started with the first one. This was released in 2015, and this introduces Scott Lang, which is like an ex-con who always got busted for like breaking and entering and stealing stuff. Starts off where he gets out of San Quentin and he's trying to get his life back together, and he's trying to reconnect with his daughter Cassie. So he just goes back to his crew and they try to like make ends meet, but then a mysterious doctor, Dr. Hank Pym, wants him to steal something from his vault. Turns out to be the Ant-Man suit. So it has the power to shrink down to the size of an insect, and it also has the power to be a gigantic being. But this movie introduces the character and everything. So the main villain in this one is played by Corey Stoll of The Strain fame, which is a really, really good show on FX like a few years back. I think that show came on or was going off by the time this movie came out, but it's basically like a vampire show, and I really did enjoy him in that one. But he plays the villain, and he's Darren Cross, aka Yellow Jacket. And his plan is to develop his tech for soldiers to fight in the military. So this tech is kind of like the Ant-Man suit, where it like shrinks down, gives you enhanced strength and enhanced speed. So Ant-Man is out to stop Yellow Jacket before he kills his ex-wife, her new boyfriend, and his daughter. There we go. So, yeah. I do like this film, but for me, the Ant-Man franchise has always been like mid-tier for me. It's good, but it's not great. But I think this one, if I were to rank these three, this will probably be my second favorite. So overall, well, I guess I gotta introduce who is some of these characters. So you got Evangeline Lilly, who plays Hope Van Dyne, aka the Wasp. Then Michael Douglas is Hank Pym. And let's not forget Michael Pena, Tip T.I. Harris, and David Dastmalchian. I think that's his name. But those are like the three best friends of Scott Lang who help him steal stuff. They make this movie, in my opinion. So I really enjoyed seeing these three dudes interact. It's top notch, hilarious. But overall, I'm gonna give this a B minus. It's good, but it's something that I really don't watch that often. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that there is also a cameo of Falcon in here, and that leads up to the events of Captain America Civil War. That's one of the end credit scenes where it happens after Avengers Age of Ultron and the Sokovia Accords happen. So I thought that was a really cool tidbit. But yeah, Ant-Man for me gets a B minus. Moving on to Ant-Man and the Wasp, released in 2018. And this one is Scott Lang and company trying to find Janet Van Dyne and the quantum realm. So this is also a mid-tier Marvel movie. It still has elements of the first one where it's more of like a heist comedy, but you're introduced to like Walton Goggins. He's like a side villain, but the main villain in here is Ghost, which is like this girl who is in some kind of like special, I guess, special lab, and she has like trouble phasing and staying complete, which makes her a ghost. So she can like go through walls and other solid matter. So this is where Wasp comes in, and this is still a really okay movie. It would probably be lower when I rank the MCU, but it's still totally watchable. So, yeah. You definitely get a glimpse into the quantum realm a little bit more in here. But of course, with Quantum Mania, you're basically in the quantum realm the whole movie. But yeah. So overall, this one I'm probably gonna also give a B minus. Like I said, it's watchable, but it's one that I wouldn't watch that often. So that was Ant-Man and the Wasp. And now I get to give you my thoughts on Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So this is the official kickstart to Phase 5, and it introduces Kang the Conqueror, which is the next big bad in the MCU. And I gotta say, a great introduction, and you definitely, or Marvel picked the right actor and Jonathan Majors. We'll see him later in Creed 3, but I really did enjoy this movie, but still, it's mid-tier Marvel for me. So, the Quantum Realm is kind of like an alternate universe where you go, okay, so the Quantum Realm is a realm that can only be accessed if you're extremely, extremely small. So Cassie gets like a message out to the quantum realm, and they're all transported to the quantum realm. And not to mention, her character name is Stature in this one. So she has the same abilities as Ant-Man and the Wasp. So, yeah. There were a couple things that I had a problem with this movie. It's a little weird, especially with all the CGI. Yeah, let's talk about MODOK there. So, MODOK was basically Darren Cross. And he got transferred to the quantum realm, and Kang the Conqueror found him and made him the ultimate weapon. So, it's just basically like a huge head with like guns attached to him. And oh my god, when they like open up that mask, I'm like, that's like 2000 CGI. It didn't look good at all. But of course, the shining star in here is Kang the Conqueror. And he might definitely rival Thanos. We'll see as Phase 5 goes along. But overall, this is probably the best out of the series. So right now, I'm going to give Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, I'm going to give it a B+. So, I really did enjoy watching this franchise again. So, there'll be more Marvel movies coming out, with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming out in May, and then the Marvels coming out in November. So we'll see what Phase 5 has to offer. Hopefully it's better than Phase 4, because Phase 4, woof. But, yeah. That's all I got for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I would definitely recommend all three of these if you're a Marvel fan. I mean, yeah. But go out and check this movie out. Yeah, something like that. But otherwise, that's all I got for this video. And tomorrow, I'm hoping to film my review for Rocky 4 and possibly Rocky 5 to continue on my journey to Creed 3. So look forward to those two videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Adios. Peace.